What's up guys, we're back. We're at Midlands Karting for the Senior Championship Series, and well, there seems to be an issue. It's raining. Raining is not a problem, right? Well, you're about to find out why I'm all the gear and no idea. This was a bit of a stinker from me. I thought it'd be a great idea to enter a championship, and the first race is absolutely chucking it down. And I've got no experience racing in the rain, so you can sit back, relax, and watch me suffer. I hope you boys enjoy. Oh, and yes, there is going to be a spin counter. So, how this is structured is you've got a practice session at the start, then you go into qualifying just for 10 laps only. Then you've got race 1, race 2, and then the final race right at the end. But as you're going to notice later on in the video, there is only 2 races. That's because it was chucking it down. I had to get my GoPro repaired a couple of weeks ago, and the waterproof isn't as great as I'd like, so I thought, honestly, there wasn't too much going on in that race. It's just better to keep it, just out the rain, in the clear, and let it live to fight another day. So as you can see, the conditions were not the best, but you're about to have Alice come through here charging. Hello Alice, absolutely nice lad we've met during the race. Can't fault him, managed to get on the podium, but you're about to have it. Spin 2 and spin 3, lovely. So all of this was just figuring out how to get the kart to actually turn. It's such a balancing act of the throttle and the brake. The steering basically just does absolutely nothing. I mean, you're not missing spin 4 there, but it was definitely a challenge. It was definitely something I had to get used to pretty quick. It was just absolutely painful in some parts. So the one thing I can definitely say is the marshalling this time was absolutely fantastic. Anytime I spun out or anybody else spun out on track, they were straight there, no messing about, and minimised any time lost during the championship. They did a fantastic job this time. I've got no complaints. Well, the only complaint is me not being able to bloody turn this thing. But no, it doesn't like turning at all, but I'd say that's a bit more of a skill issue than anything else. Right, so that's the end of practice, and my thoughts after this was, oh crap, I'm pretty much screwed here. I realised I do not know what I'm doing in the rain, and I'm going to have to adapt quickly. My plan was kind of to work on the throttle balance and try and essentially start drifting it, if you will, but again, nothing much really works. They did provide me with a lovely raincoat to keep me dry, so I'm going to say that added a bit of extra weight. My excuse. So after a short little break and trying to warm myself back up and failing miserably, I might add, we're into qualifying. So the track conditions were getting worse, the rain was just chucking it down, it was being relentless. So my plan was just still to try and figure out the best way to navigate this track in the wet, and failing miserably, I might add. It was comical. So in the rain you definitely suffer from massive understeer, and the only way to turn your kart is to use the throttle, so it is just an absolute balancing game, as this lovely chappie here has found out as well. There's spin number 6. straight from spin 6 into spin 7. We've got Alice going that way. You can't go that way, mate, sorry. But I don't know what I'm saying. I can't go this way either. Straight into the barriers with spin number 8.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
You know we're not wasting any time. We're going straight into spin number 9 with Alice just a bit further down the road. I think he was having a bit of trouble as well, but nowhere near as much as me. Alice was doing a fantastic job. So after that masterclass of wet driving you guys have witnessed, you can guess where I've come, can't you? Yeah, that's right. I come dead last. But what can I expect? It's my first wet race. I've no idea what I'm doing. So at this point, it's just a pure wing job. So, getting into race number 1 here, we've got a formation lap just to get everyone in position, ready for the start. And I'm not looking too confident at the moment, just letting everyone past, get in the correct position for the start order. And let's see how this goes, boys. I'll let you watch it. I'll let you see what happens. And away we go, we are off. I do apologise about the camera angle yet again. It was a bit more of a pain to get it angled properly this time. But I'm not going to do too much speaking because this is the only time throughout this entire session I have actually been relatively competitive. So I'm just going to stop speaking now, let you boys enjoy this little bit of racing. Just a quick little comment here, we've got spin number 9 and I actually gain a position here and start to grow my confidence a little bit. Does it last? We'll find out. So yeah, no, that did not last long at all. I put myself in the barriers and lose all the positions. Great job. Waste no time whatsoever and get straight into spin 11 featuring me yet again. But as I said earlier, these marshals have been fantastic, minimising the time lost through my skill issue, if you want to call it that, which it is. They did a fantastic job, highest praise to them. So that was the end of the first race. I've come dead last. I can't stop myself from spinning. You might as well start calling me a ballerina at this point. I could probably outclass all of them, let's be honest. So coming into the pit lane, I'm just looking forward to trying to dry myself off quickly, just get a bit of warmth back in me because it was pretty cold that day. As you can see, I got away with minimum points, minimum position, but at this point it's a learning experience. So, as I said earlier, this is technically race 3, but this is the second race you guys have seen just because I wanted to save my GoPro from getting absolutely destroyed by the rain. So I'm going to let you boys enjoy it for a little bit. So one thing I would like to comment on, these guys are fantastic racers. They've definitely got more experience than me, especially in the wet. I cannot wait for a dry race to see what these guys can bring, whilst I myself can be a bit more competitive than what you're seeing. So one thing about this track right here, at this specific point, you can actually flat out floor it in the rain. It's got really good grip, but one thing I'm looking at, as you can just see there is multiple different types of surface on this track, and whilst it's raining, that can be a bit of an issue, can cause you to spin, but ironically, I don't spin anywhere that you kind of should. I spin on pretty much the same corners every single time, like an absolute professional. Yep, spin 12 and great job getting yourself unstuck there, mate. Nice one. There we have it, boys, spin 13. I'm pretty impressed with myself, nearly did a 180, but at this point I'm just in it for practice. I know I'm not competitive in these conditions, so I'm treating it as practice. Spin it! But no, in all seriousness, this guy going past you in the white helmet, he was an absolute champion today. He was really quick. Fair play to the guy. And here's me just again failing to get myself unstuck and getting pretty annoyed with myself at this point, even though I'm trying to keep calm. In these conditions it's a bit more difficult than you'd like to admit. So with spin 15, you know I had to try and outdo myself and go for a 360 at least, but in this part, congratulations to me, I actually managed to get myself unstuck without smashing the barrier. Great job. All of that said and done, we are finished. Thank you very much for watching. I'm hoping you all enjoyed it. Give me a like, share, comment, anything you fancy really. It'd be appreciated, and I'm really hoping next time I can be a lot more competitive and get in this championship fight. But again, let me know what you guys think. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good night, boys. Take care.